Good afternoon, and welcome back to an earlier live stream than usual. I ripped the band-aid off yesterday. I decided to go to bed a little earlier, and I woke up earlier today. So today's a good day. And I see Bitcoin's up almost at 91K, and coins like Turbo's up 40%, Art Block's up like 35%, and we're seeing some rallies. And I've been saying it, I'll say it again. The bull run's alive and well. However, don't get mentally attached to these pumps. This is advice I give my Discord. And those of you who are watching who are in my Discord, you're shaking your head because you know I always say this. Enjoy these pumps for what they are. Do not get attached to them. They can very well go right back down. Don't make me make the airplane noise. All right, fine, I'll make it. So just be wary, okay? Enjoy the pumps. Don't get emotionally attached. Don't get clingy to these pumps, okay? That's all I'm going to say. You buy the red and then you enjoy the green, but you don't get attached, because when you get attached to the green, you start not to enjoy this, which I'm wearing this shirt as a reminder. This is where you buy. You're buying the red, and then you can take profits when profits come. But that's a great piece of advice to give you. When you're non-reactive to the green, or at least you can react and enjoy it. I'm not saying you got to be some robot, but I'm saying, like, don't get so like up here for the green, and then as soon as you see a dip, you're like down here. Like, your emotional state should be somewhat stable, and you should be okay with either outcome. But yeah, nonetheless, I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. Right now, Bitcoin has still got a hurdle to get above. It still has to get above 100K again, and altcoins still got to bring their dominance way back up. We'll pull the metrics up in a bit. But this is the start of what's to come. And, we still have the Fed meeting coming next May. There's an article with, I'm not going to read this, but apparently people or the insiders think that Trump is going to want to replace the entire staff board, including Jerome Powell, to get what he wants, which is cutting interest rates. I don't think he'll actually get that achieved, but nonetheless, that's what the analysts are thinking. And personally, it's gonna be just Jerome Powell's decision on what he wants to do, especially in the May Fed meeting. But we'll see what happens as we get closer to that. But we're post-tax season. We're a week post-tax season. I did say we could get a pump heading into May, and it looks like we're getting one. We're about to get probably a bigger pump. But again, just keep in mind, manipulation is not going anywhere, okay? Just because we're pumping now, and I hate being that guy, I'm not here to put to rain on your parade, but I'm just saying they could easily come out and do something crazy stupid and drop us back down. So just keep that in mind and just be very level-headed, okay? But all those DCAs, they pay off, and if you had just waited and held on, you were already doing better than your peers. So let's just see who's here real quick. It's been a minute. What's up, Ricardo? Good to see you, bro. I haven't managed to catch you live in the last 2 days. Nice, man. Nice. Norman, I haven't seen you in a bit. How you doing? Hi, John. So exciting. First bull run. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Nice, nice. What is up? Yes. What's up, Melissa? Good to see you. Let's just see who else is in the chat. I'm seeing some new names here too, which is cool. All right, not bad. Lunch with John. Exactly. This is lunchtime. So, a great time to be watching a nice crypto live stream, right? So now let's get into the metrics. Let's see what's going on. And by the way, what coins are you guys holding that are up today? So we'll get into some coins. Let me just pull up my watch list here. It's a little easier to see. Wow, we're seeing some nice pumps. Before we even get into the metrics, look at Art Block, man. 90 cents up 40%. It was 65 cents, and we DCA'd. Let me see where we DCA'd. Shout out to my Discord. My Discord's been killing it. We have some traders in my Discord. Shout out to, was it Tato or Tati? I forget his name. But he's been killing it. Let's see. So Art Block. When did we last DCA? 64 cents on March 30th. which, just in the day alone, that's up 40% or over 40% now. And again, this is the power of DCAs. This is just one crypto. We also DCA the Turbo at 0015 12 days ago, 49, 13 days ago. Let's see where Turbo's at. 0030. That's a two. Is that a 2x? That's a 2x. Holy crap. We just 2x our DCA. That's insane. Insane. And I notice a lot of people too, including influencers, by the way, just from what I've been seeing on Twitter and stuff, they're switching bearish on most of their cryptos. They're saying that everyone's going to sell as soon as they break even. Yeah, retails and inexperienced beginners will do that. It's not buy and hold investors. They're going to wait until altcoin season and take profits. People that are fresh in a bull cycle, yeah, the ones that are terrified are going to sell, but it's not going to be as big of a sell up as people think. It makes me realize a lot of influencers are actually beginners in disguise, but I digress. It is what it is. We're all learning here. So, but yeah, the recovery is already starting, and we're seeing coins that are on Coinbase too, especially microcaps, just rallying. And GFI, this one, I told my Discord, I said this one goes back down to 60 cent level. I'm backing the truck up. I DCA'd a lot at 48 cents, so I'm already up a lot on that DCA alone. And again, see, this is where you gotta have thick skin. This is why I'm wearing this red shirt. Okay, look, we showed you guys in the live stream yesterday. Buying here is scary as F. Buying here is scary. Look at that chart. It looks atrocious. I wouldn't blame you if you said it was a scam by looking at the chart alone. I wouldn't even take offense. Like, it looks bad, and it's not the only one. Like, you pull up coins like friggin' Arrow. Look at Arrow. Arrow's chart's not as bad now, but look at Arrow's all-time high to where it is. That looks horrible. That looks insanely rugged, right? On the surface, obviously it's not rugged. I'm just saying. But what did we do for Aerodrome? We bought the bottom too. And again, I'm not flexing. I'm just telling you, I get a lot of crap for just saying buy the dips, but then I'm showing you proof of how we're not even in a full-fledged bull cycle. Yeah, it's starting, but I'm saying we're not even in the real pumps yet. And just on the DCAs alone, we're up 2x's on most of our plays. Imagine if you had started a new position back then. Whoever was a beginner who bought the dip a month ago on many of these altcoins, they're up. They're in profit. They're having a bull cycle right now. It's crazy, but this is what I mean. And I understand money's tight. Of course, we all, money is tight for sure. That's why we're here in crypto. But this is why I say in many videos, and people call me a philosopher, but I'm really just telling you how it is. When you're, struggling to make money, you have to hustle harder. And you're not going to feel like your best. You're not going to be going to the gym on a Monday feeling your best, like you're ready to put up a bench press PR or a squat PR or whatever. You're going to feel like garbage. You're going to be like, why the hell am I not going out with my friends on a Saturday night? Why am I, working 16-hour shifts? Why am I working a second job? I really don't need to. But then you look back on decisions like these and you're like, wow, this is all paying off. So, this is why I tell you guys over and over, I sound like a broken record on purpose. It's to ingrain and instill in you the fundamental breakdown of what it takes to be a good investor. We're not swing trading this. We're not expert traders. We're not reading graphs all day. We're just looking at sentiment in the market, fear and greed. We're looking at, these discounts, and we're like, great, down 80% all-time high, buy. It's as simple as that. It's really, I'm not here to sugarcoat it and put some fancy spin on it and draw you in and get, clicks. I'm telling you straight up, you can be the most uneducated investor. If you just know when to buy based on prices alone and sentiment, you can be a genius and making tons of profits. Let's see how Potential Tow's doing. I'm curious. And by the way, we'll do a toast of coffee. I didn't do it today. It's my second cup already. I got up early today, so I'm feeling it. But man, Tau, holy crap, how much is this one up in the past month? 7 days, 45%. When did we DC into this one? I think it was 225. Let me see. Yep, $225 on March 30th. That's up over $100 already. Crazy. And then Moonwell we bought at a penny 86 and 2 cents around that time. Moonwell is probably not up a lot though. Let's see. 2.5 cents. Okay. A little up on that one. So even the coins that aren't moving right now are still up a decent amount. So again, it's just like you got to really just believe in what you're doing. Again, like, take today for example of what it feels like to have confirmation bias, right? You're gonna see people say, "Oh, let's go buy Turbo today. Let's buy Art Block today. Let's buy Arrow today. Let's buy Bitcoin today." No one wants to buy these coins when they're down in price. Everyone and their mom and dad and their nephews and nieces want to buy it when it's up in price because it feels safer, but it's not safer. And Bitcoin's about to break 91K as we speak. Let's see if it does. Man, if Bitcoin breaks 100K, which I'm curious where the dominance is actually. Let me see where the dominance is on the other chart. So Bitcoin dominance is still 63%. So we just share this. Yeah, so we're still wow. But Ethereum dominance went up a little bit. Okay, so I've been saying Bitcoin could hit 65% dominance, which it very well could still do this. But I think altcoins at some point are going to outpace Bitcoin in May, actually in May, and I think June's gonna be a good month too. So yeah, I'm very bullish. I feel very good on my cryptos. Like again, I don't have a shred of doubt, even on the meme coins, which I know get a lot of flack. Like I'm just not gonna add any more new positions into meme coins because I kind of learned my lesson with them. I'll just say that I definitely learned my lesson. And yeah, we bought Arrow at 30 cents on the same day we bought GFI. Let's see. Arrow was what, 42 cents today? So, again, every time you DCA, guys, you're lowering your averages. Yes, but you're lowering your risk. Like, for example, let's just say you bought Aerodrome at a penny. Are you in risk of losing your money? No, unless it rucks. But are you at risk of losing money if you bought it at $2.38? Yeah, you are. So, again, this is all relative to your entries, right? So, this is where you have to take a clear look at your portfolio, see what you're holding, see what your averages are. If you're holding like 20, 30 crypto and you only have like a 10K portfolio, it's probably, you probably have too many eggs in too many baskets and you're spreading yourself too thin. But if you have a portfolio with good utility plays, maybe a meme coin or two, if you have a diversity in the risk for it, and your averages are a little bit higher, you're looking good. You just got to bring your averages down. It's really, as simple as that. And even though we're rallying today, we still have time. I still believe we have time to improve our averages. I don't think the market's going to just, God candle up. I think we're going to see another, wick down, and then all this new sentiment is going to go bearish again. But, nonetheless, we still have time. And but I'm just telling you this: if I see a huge rally in May, I am definitely taking profits for sure. But the rally for altcoins would have to be massive because Bitcoin dominance is almost 64%. It would have to fall all the way into the 50s again to even see a lot of profits on our altcoins. And I was pulling up Ethereum because Ethereum's key when it comes to coins like Arbok and Turbo doing very well this cycle. You want to see Ethereum, the ecosystem they're in for those coins, those tokens rather. You want to see the daddy of altcoins do well. Daddy just sounds weird. And then Solana, of course, is holding up like a beast too. Solana is a great hedge. And let's see where XRP is at. All right, so we're up 14 cents on our on our entry for XRP. Not bad. $2 is not a terrible entry, but it could have been better. And let's see. All right. Not bad, not terrible. So let's see. Let's go back. Let's see Fear and Greed now. All right. So we're pretty close to entering this neutral stage, and now I'm curious to see what a chart is. Yeah, see, we had some sideways consolidation for the fear and greed, aka neutral. And now Bitcoin's waking up as we speak. And look, we're entering out of the woods for fear. So yeah. If you did nothing else, and I'm really gonna say this again, if you did nothing else but just checked out the fear and greed, and then went to your watch list and said, okay, fear and greed's really bad. What's down? And you see what's down, you just buy, you'll be in an insane profit. I'm not even joking. It's that simple. You don't even have to watch crypto YouTube. And you're like, oh, why would John say that? Doesn't John want us to watch his videos? Of course I do. But I'm not going to just, tell you, hey, be dependent on me and you have to do it. You have to watch every video and like a hawk. I'm telling you to be self-sufficient. I always tell my Discord, right? I said I teach you guys to be self-sufficient, confident investors, independent, right? The goal is not to get you glued to my Discord for 10 years and be like, okay, you're just, dependent on me. The goal is to help you become, very confident, very successful. That way you can move on. Think of it like, we're we're like a flock of birds, right? And you're in the egg, and all of a sudden you crack open, you start growing up, and you become a big freaking eagle, and you want to fly away. That's kind of what probably one of those stupidest analogies ever, but that's kind of what we're doing, right? I'm helping you get your wings so you can fly off into the sunset and make a lot of money. I'm not here to just rinse, and to, tell you guys, oh, buy my membership. I want you guys to pay me. Like, no, I'm here to help you change your life and then go on and do your own thing. And then if you choose to support me and watch my channel, that's on you. I'm not going to force your hand. So just understand my mentality, right? I started this channel to document what I've been doing. I had no plans for YouTube when I first started this channel. It was just to learn about crypto. And then over time, I just started enjoying investing, which included making mistakes and, making some good trades. And then obviously along the way, I developed a nice community here. And, you guys have been a big part of this journey for me. And I see a lot of you guys, when you comment and you say, oh, you changed my life with this, I made a lot of gains on this, or hey, John, I messed up here, but I did this and this happens. Like, I really like when I see you guys, progress, because this is all a journey, right? And again, this is good for crypto today, but obviously, again, don't get so mentally attached to this, right? Because we can come right back down. So that's all I'm saying. Just keep your money in your bank for now. Cash up if you can. And if you're looking at DCA, obviously now is not a bad time compared to where we were in 2024. It's still down a lot for many coins. Obviously, Bitcoin dominance is still high. So you're going to find some amazing discounts. But just use your head here. Don't be too emotional with what you do. And use your judgment. And if you need guidance, you need support, I highly recommend joining my Discord. It's not just a support group, it's also a learning group. It's a coaching group. It's what it is, right? So, yeah, but let's get into the chat now. We'll make this quicker live stream. We'll see what's being said out there. Turbo gonna bring tears of joy. Yep, yes it is, man. So glad I bought the tip on Turbo. Yeah, right, Adrian. Isn't that a good feeling, man? When you're up in profit, or at least like your average just got slashed in half, and now you can leave the market faster. It's so much better, right? I realized, and this is not to, this is not directed at anyone, but like, whenever I had a crappy situation growing up, you know what didn't help me? Making excuses and trying to validate why I was in that crappy situation. Oh, but I can't do anything. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my control. Poor me. You know what that got me? Nowhere. I ended up being in that hole longer. And then I tried getting validation from people to feel my pity and say, oh, yeah, you're right. There's nothing you can do. You're stuck in that hole. Oh, you know what? I'll join you. And I realized the only way to dig yourself out of a crappy situation is to climb the F out. And the only way you do that is by working hard, having a good mindset, not being some delusional fantasy in the clouds person, but like, just being forward moving and pushing forward. That's really all you're doing. It's really like, even right now, right? No one foresaw the bull run just collapsing out of nowhere. and no one probably foresaw this. I mean, I don't want to even say it. I saw this happening. I did say we're going to see a pump heading into May, but even with that knowledge, you can always be prepared, but you just don't know what's going to happen. So you always got to be on this reactive state where, okay, this is what I want, this is what I expect, but if this happens, I'm doing the whole thing again. But if this happens, this is what I'm going to do. I tend to put myself in a variety of situations in real life. Like, what would I do in this situation? When I'm watching a movie, like whether it's a sci-fi horror movie or a suspense thriller, and I see an interesting scene, I go, okay, how would I handle that in that situation? What would I do if I was that person? When you start like thinking like this in different situations, you start really being prepared and you feel more confident in yourself. And then when it comes to things like this, where you see, black swan events, or you see, crashes, or you see something happen that, really like shook you off your path, and you feel mentally like shook. That's where you feel the most secure, because you are ready for that situation, not the exact thing happening, but you just like you feel like you were ready for it, prepared for it, right? So it's a little hard to put into words, but you'd be surprised how much this carries over into every facet of your life. Like whether you're working a job, trying to promote. I read a lot of books too, by the way. Whether it's getting in shape, fixing a bad habit, which I just ripped the band-aid off mine. I look tired today, but guess what? Now I'm gonna be a morning person. You're gonna see more earlier videos, and you'd be surprised how much progress you can make in your everyday life. You just gotta, really, really want it. That's the best way to explain it. Need more money coming into the total three. Nice, man. Yep, yep. ABT 30, 50 end of the year. Nah, no, not the end of the year. Arc Sphere release on May 4th. Oh, nice. Talking about Robert Mal's news. I didn't check his Twitter today. I should. The Netherlands President John, what is up, man? Do you think Turbo will reach 3 cents? Yeah, easily. Robert Mal built a brand new operating system designed specifically for self-hosting AI, built with agent framework and runs on Arblock. Damn, Robert Mal is cooking. That is good to see, man. What's up, Goku? Good to see you, bro. Hope everything's well. Hope your girl's doing okay. What's up, Joe? Good to see you as always. Dan the man, what is up, bro? Lunch coffee today. Nice. I didn't eat yet. I'm just having coffee. I usually like having a bagel around this time, but you'll see. I'm fasting. I'm probably gonna fast until dinner. After this, I'm going to the gym, and then I'm just doing cardio today, cardio and abs, and then I'll probably we'll see. I'll probably go food shopping and buy some beef or something, beef and vegetables, and some rice or beans. We'll see. What's up, Greg? There will definitely be another crash yet. Yeah, exactly. Listen, even if there is a crash, just be ready for it. That way you don't have the home alone face and you're freaking out, right? Just don't be so attached to this pump. That's all I'm saying. It's great though. It's a great feeling, I'm not gonna downplay this whatsoever. It's a great feeling. And we always enjoy these moments on Discord. We never just like let a little rip go, unnoticed. We always celebrate. We were celebrating GFI the other day, Art Block today, Turbo. Like I'm sure we're gonna celebrate some more. So and I really can't stress too, like the Discord is clutch when you need it most. Like even when you think you're not utilizing all the services, when you have a group that's so close, tight knit, everyone's supportive, it changes the way you think. Like you ever hear that saying, you're the sum of the three people you hang out with most? I mean, I even see it changing myself. Like when you're around people who not even just crushing it, but just when you're all thinking a certain way and you're all doing a certain thing, and then even when you need that guidance, you just know you have the group to look to, right? It's such a great feeling. It really gives you that security blanket, especially when things are going awry and you're like, and the future seems uncertain at first, right? Um, Milani coin CDFOA. Melania. Who the hell cares? What's up, Youssef? Crypto man, howdy, John. Solar, Ethereum. Both are good. I prefer Ethereum right now at this price because Ethereum is beat up more than it should be. I think both are great. I would love to hold both, but I think Ethereum is the better discount. But Solana is great too. I just think Ethereum's getting the back burner right now. I'm retiring within the next month. Nice, man. Wish you luck. I hope so. What's up, Ted? Good to see you, man. Well, any idea what Robert Mail's planning? Yeah, someone here just said it. I think it's yeah, I gotta look into it, but apparently it's very bullish from what I read. Spinning cat? Yeah. Luckily bought some more ABT right for the pump. Yeah. It's funny how that works, right? Your intuition paid off, man. Dog with fat, dropped the K and back looking good. I actually bought some dog with fat. Let me see where it's at. Where the DCA was actually. So we bought dog with fat at 34 cents. Where's it now in the 40s? Oh, 47. Wow. So we're up 13 cents in that DCA. Crazy. I didn't even notice that one. Nice. What's up, man? XRP. I don't know what you're saying, to be honest, but thanks for watching. Just weathering the storm. Yep, I hear you. I agree with the hustling. I made a little over 2.5K just in the past few days from DCA over the past couple weeks. Yeah, man, exactly. Yo, congrats. Good work. Keep it up. Again, it doesn't have to be like, I'm not saying you have to hustle to make thousands. Even an extra $500 a month sometimes can really go a long way, especially when it's in micro caps, because micro caps are so undervalued. When they get a little bit of exposure, they go crazy. And that $500 could turn into freaking 5,000 in days. It's crazy how fast it works. I'm telling you, like the little things add up. And if you start doing that over a period of month to month to month, over, period of years, it really adds up. Good job, man. Nelson bought heavily on Tau at 189 a little while back. Thanks, Sean. Love the live streams. Yo, keep crushing, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Turbo looking good. Yes, sir. It's looking great. What's up, Nicoletta? Good to see you, Turbo. Yes, Turbo's doing well. I did get your message. I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing, though. I did hear something about Turbo's. What is it? They're having like a space on X. If I'm around, I'll show up for sure. I like Turbo, so yeah, I'll show up if they want me to show up. Moodang must be safest meme right now regarding the market cap. Yo, Moodang is severely undervalued. We bought that too. I'm not joking. We bought so many dips. It's crazy. I didn't buy like frequently. I just bought a crap ton when I did. I batch bought this time around. So Moodang we bought at 2 cents 3. So 0.23. Let's see where Moodang's at. Moodang's at 3 cents. Okay. So we're literally like, that's, I don't know what kind of gain that is. Oh, okay. It's 20% gain. That's not bad. That's good. I don't think altcoins are really rallying. We're only seeing 5% gains. Yeah, it's always a delayed effect. Right now, it's the same when Bitcoin initially started its run, when it went from 70K to 90K and all that. Bitcoin has to do its thing first. Think of it like Bitcoin is like the lifeguard running out to the ocean. Everyone's kind of like waiting for them to say, hey, ocean's clear, no sharks, come on in. Or next, no, a better analogy is like they're going to a yacht party and the friggin' sailor or the captain's on the ship saying, hey guys, I'm just doing an inspection real quick, and then come on in, bring your drinks, bring your party gear, and let's go sail, right? And everyone's kind of just waiting, they're tiptoeing like this. Yeah, so Bitcoin right now is the captain doing his thing. He's inspecting the waters, and if we get a bull flag and we get confirmation, guess what? Altcoins are going to go right back up. So it could take weeks. It could take some time for sure. But again, even if the altcoins stay where they are, what does that do? What does that give you? Time to accumulate. So I agree with the 3 months. I honestly feel like Q4 25 or Q1. Yeah, I agree. Q4 this year and Q1 next year is going to be good. But I think we could see a rally now in May, heading into May. and June. So it'll be good. Yeah, fear and greed is the best buy sell indicator. You don't have to do any TA. You don't have to really, watch any graphs. You can literally just check out the fear and greed and then go right to your watch list and go, okay, shopping here, shopping here, shopping here. Literally, it's like a Black Friday sale here in the US. We have Black Friday on the day at Thanksgiving. It's like the discount's there when you see fire red fear. And all you got to do is just press the buy button when that happens. Poppy sounds better. My arrow average is 38 cents. Yo, rock solid, man. Keep it going. That's awesome. Yeah, it's really that simple. Again, yeah, like there's no groundbreaking, like secret. You're not gonna see me do this in my thumbnail and go, "Yo, something crazy just happened." Like this is how you make $1 million. Like, how many idiots out there do you see doing that? They're like, "Oh my god, I just found the most groundbreaking 100x strategy ever." It's like, yo, no one cares. First of all, and no one. If people actually believe that garbage, then they deserve to be fooled. But not me. I really don't care. I don't make these videos for views. I make these to help get you guys results, and that helps me feel happy, right? See, I'm a little selfish in a sense that I need to feel fulfilled by seeing you guys win. Okay, it's not enough to just see me win, which I know will happen at some point. I have to see you guys win. Otherwise, doing YouTube won't be fulfilling to me. Okay, like what makes me feel good too. I had a bunch of people over the last couple of years to come out to me and go, "Hey, John, I started my own YouTube channel because of you," and that also made me very happy because when I inspire you guys to become better investors or start your own thing or improve in any facet of life, like beyond just investing, it really makes me feel fulfilled. I've always liked helping people. That's been my motto. Every job I've had, was helping people in some capacity or another. I just generally enjoy it. You're the man, Greg. Good to see you, man. Do you use Coinbase? Yep, Coinbase is my main exchange. I use other exchanges too, but mainly Coinbase. Check out ABT as we speak. Let's pull it up on the chart. Let's see what's going on. I mean, your comment's probably delayed, but let's see, my man. Damn, 95 cents. Nice. That is awesome. Oof. It's doing what GFI did though. If it may come back down, but if it breaks $1, look out, man. It's gonna be insane. Let's see. We got a super chat here. The one of the day. What is up, Wolf? Do you think I have enough time till the end of May to buy more olds? I don't get more funds till then. So frustrating. Yeah, I think you'll have more time. Listen, this is what I was saying before. Don't beat yourself up over it. If you get paid every 2 weeks, you get paid every 2 weeks. There's nothing you can do. Okay. Money does not grow on trees. So it makes no sense beating yourself up over it. Again, even if we see a rally in May, when you compare it to last year, it's not going to be like it's still going to be down most likely unless we see a crazy freaking run. There, in that case, that's going to be luck of the draw there. But yeah, just again, work your ass off. When you get funds, just put money into the market. And if the market is really rallying by then just keep the money in the bank until you see a dip again. Because it's not going to be just a green God candle all the way to the rest of the year. We're going to see another crash most likely. So, yeah, that's the best course of action, man. Just make sure you're not like having FOMO because you don't want to be. I understand how you're thinking. I used to think like you. Like I'm not just talking to you like I don't understand what you're saying. I know how you're feeling. And right in this comment, I know exactly how you're feeling. So you'll be all right. And thank you for your super chat also. Let's see. John working himself out of a job. Yep. I mean, I worked my ass off, man. What's up, Joshua? Hi, John. Is a price prediction of 25 cent for turbo realistic? Yes. Am I going to wait for that to take profits? Hell no. But yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Jimmy, you're a humble man. Yo, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you for watching. It means a lot. Yeah, I try to be, I try to live a nice, frugal, humble life, I mean, listen, if you don't live a humble life, eventually God will humble you in some way or another. And you rather learn that lesson on your own than let him teach you. Lane, what's up? Hey, John, killing it on Turbo again. Awesome. Yeah, Turbo's doing great. Good to see you as always. And I hope you make a lot of money with Turbo. John or me? I think you're talking in the chat, maybe. I'm okay with John. What's up, Jeremy? Thank you, man. I'm okay with you too. Turbo to the moon. Yes. What do you think's a realistic price prediction for ICP? I don't really follow ICP, so I don't really know. To be honest, I'm not the guy to answer that. If I was following it more closely, I'd give you a better answer, but I'd be just making up a price prediction for it, to be honest, and you don't deserve that. So I'm not gonna go down that path. Ranzo, what's up, man? I hope you're doing well. Big fan of yours. Always look forward to your videos. Thank you for your service. Yo, thank you for watching, man. Appreciate you more than you know. Thank you. If you guys want to see a different crypto one here, let me know. I just figured a lot of chat like seeing art block. Let's see. Where was I? Crap. I always lose a chat at one point in the video. My God. Here we go. Good morning, John. I took profits from ABT at 92 from 58 cents. Should I have waited for a bigger pump? I mean, I would have. That's not even a 2x, but I mean, profits. So congrats on your win. Just understand, if that was short term, you're gonna pay roughly 50% of your profits on that gain. So I mean, less than a 2x and then getting half of that to Uncle Sam. Was it worth it? I mean, I don't know. Only you can answer that. Personally, I would have just let it rock. I'm not a short-term trader, so I mean, like, take it from me, right? I watched GFI pump from 60 cents, and my Discord did too, including, I forget who asked me for profits on it. I watched GFI pump 3 times from 60 cents to $1 and come right back down every time, and I didn't take profit. Because just like, for one, I'm not in a lot of profit for it, when it pumped like that. But two, it's just like, I don't know, it's just not worth it. Again, I've traded enough over the years to realize that I don't like it. Trading is very time intensive. It's very stressful, and you're paying all these taxes. You're paying all these fees on exchanges, and you're stressing and watching charts all day. You can't even function. Can't even go to the gym. You can't even have like a conversation with your friends for 5 minutes without going back to your app and checking the crypto out. Like, it's not worth it. But we do have people in my Discord who do trade and trade well. So I don't knock it completely, and there's times where I will trade, but it's so much easier and less taxing, both physically and taxes, to just buy, hold. It dips, you buy. It pumps, you sit. It dips, you buy. It pumps, you sit. It's so simple, and it's less stressful. Arrow average at 15 cents. Yo, awesome! I bought a huge bag at 14 cents when I first got in. That was the legendary entry. So looks like you got there too. Awesome. Checking in on Aventus. Thanks. Aventus is okay. I'm no longer holding it, but it's not bad. Are you joining us for Turbo Day? Yeah, I will. I'll join. Why not? Yeah, can't say I'll be a speaker on it, but I'll join. Hey John, what's your realistic price prediction for Turbo? I would say anywhere from like 5 cents minimum to like 10, 20 cents. I know I originally said 25, 50 cents, but there's too many memes out there, and I think it's gonna take a Robinhood listing to get above that 20-cent threshold. So I would say 5-20 cents is realistic for Turbo, but it could go higher. It could definitely go higher. I'm just gonna be more conservative this time around. Let's see. Yeah, Turbo and AB. We'll see how Turbo's doing actually. Now that you mentioned it, I guess Art Block is not going to break $1 on stream, huh? Okay, Turbo's doing good. Nice. But I really want to watch Art Block break $1. I know you guys love Turbo, but I want to see Art Block has a chance, man. It has a chance of breaking $1. I got to see it. I got to see it. I can't end the live stream until I see it. Just bought yesterday for both. Nice, man. Nice. I want to learn the rhythm of the market. It doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme. Oh, nice, man. I see you got some bars. Face stricken. Oh, this is emojis. I don't know why live streams show the emojis like that. But nice. What's cracking, John? What is up, man? John, if you enjoy DBC, you should watch Invincible. Is that a whole new show entirely, or is that part of Dragon Ball Z? I thought I saw a recommendation on Netflix. How long? How many days are you gonna fast? Days? Holy crap, man! I'm not like that. We're talking hours here. I can't go days. I tried to do a revised version of OMAD, 1 meal a day. I don't actually eat 1 meal. When I say 1 meal, I mean like one sit down big meal. So what I've been doing, starting rather, was I have a small meal before the gym. So it'd be like a banana and maybe 2 yogurts. Go to the gym, come home, and then I eat like a big meal like beef, chicken, fish, vegetables, rice, and then if I'm hungry before bed, I bought this Lint dark chocolate. I usually have a piece of that, and it gets rid of my sugar cravings. And it's been pretty straightforward. But yeah, I mean, I revise my plan from time to time. But yeah, I buy a Greek yogurt. I put chocolate collagen in it. I have 2 bananas with it, or 1 banana sometimes. 1 banana if I need the energy, I'll 2. And then I just go to the gym, and then I come home and I feast, and then and I feel pretty good because you want to eat your bigger meal towards dinner because then you start feeling tired afterwards, and you can go to sleep feeling good. What do you think, Ampleforth? Not sure, man. It's turbo time. Yes. What's up, man? Penguin is crushing it too. Oh, I don't know that one. Man, Bit and Ether running. Nice. But John, this pump is so good. Yeah, pump is doing good, man. Do you think this is manipulation? It could be. It could be, which is why I said in the beginning of this live stream, just be careful. Don't get too attached to the pump. You never want to get too attached. What's up, Jason? Aloha from Maui. Nice. Maui in the house. Smart and steady wins the race. Appreciate you. Likewise. Thank you so much for watching, man. And what kind of truck is that? Is that a 4Runner in your profile picture? It looks nice. Nice, man. Nice. Oh, yes. Bonk is solid. Bonk is probably my favorite Solana meme coin. I was actually debating swapping. I mean, it's a loss now, but I was considering swapping Pepe into Bonk. I think Bonk is going to outperform to a large margin. It's funny you said that. You just reminded me. So I'll reconsider that again. But yeah, Bonk is awesome. Bonk may actually get an ETF too, which is funny. What's up, Raymond? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. I think it's a super liquidity. I mean, you might not be wrong. You might not be wrong, man. What's up, Lawrence? Dan, I panicked more during the last 2 months, not because of the falling prices, but because they wanted more money to DC they can afford. Yeah, man, I totally get it. I totally get it. And it's definitely a good it's better to panic on money in the market than panic on prices. So if you're gonna panic on one thing, that's the right thing to panic on. But again, just work with what you have. Like I said, if your job allows you to work overtime, so be it. If you can work a second job, I mean, I know it's not the best thing in the world. It's probably going to be a crappy, shitty job. You're probably going to work irregular hours. You're not going to like it, but if it means more money in your pocket and you can put into the market, then it's all going to pay off, right? So 100x for turbo. So just if it's 003, that's 3 cents. That's 30 cents for a turbo. What's up, man? Or actually, I'm not even sure if Florence is a man or a woman, but good to see you. Turbo is blasting off nicely. Yeah, Turbo's doing good. Sui's looking really good. I'm mad I sold my bag, but Whiff taking off good. Nice. If you sold Sui, I would look into Say. I think Say at this price is good. I'm actually curious to see where Say's at actually. We bought it at 15 cents. It's at 18 cents. Okay. Yeah, I would buy Say at this point. I think it's gonna outperform Sui from this price point. Ooh, art block close to $1, guys. We're almost there. We got another super chat. Oh, we got the Ampliford person. What's up, man? Hey, John, what do you think? All right, since you super chatted, I guess I have no choice now, huh? Let's see. You're gonna get me off art block. If I come back and I see art block is at $1, I'm just saying Shadow Realm is very possible. So right off the bat, I see old and new. So that means they migrated. So I'm already not liking that. Wait, why does this say 0? Did this just come out? Okay, if this is what you're talking about, wait, ample swap. Oh, this is ample swap. Sorry, this is not what you said. Ample fourth. Hold on. Ample fourth. My bad. My bad. I was gonna say ample swap. Freaking rugged. So right off the bat, I don't like the supply being so scarce. It makes the token very expensive to buy. Market cap is not bad. What the hell's going on with the chart? This is the longest consolidation I've ever seen. I've actually never seen a chart like this. Anyone watching, have you ever seen a chart like this before? I've never seen this. It's like it never had a god candle. Maybe I guess here, but it just what the hell's going on? This would piss me off. I mean, I understand if you're holding this thing for 6 years, oh my god, I'd be like, what the hell's going on? Oh, that's crazy. What is it? Utility doesn't sound very awesome. Let's see what exchanges have it. And this is where I end this on a bearish note. There's no exchange listings. It's been around for over 6 years. Where the hell is KuCoin is not even a tier 1 anymore. Where's Kraken? Where's crypto.com? Where's Binance? Where's Coinbase? Where's crypto.com? Doesn't have anything. So I mean, yeah, I would pass on this one. If you're holding this, I mean, not to make fun of the coin, but if you're holding this, I mean, you got a lot of sideways action. So I guess you're not going to get dumped on because everyone keeps buying and selling it at the same price point. I've never seen a coin like this before. I've never seen this before. It's literally like limbo for consolidation. That actually would annoy me more than seeing a pump dump like a huge one. That's like a never-ending never-ending sideways action. That's actually yeah. I've never seen that. I'm actually glad you showed me that. I didn't even know that that could even happen to a crypto for that long. All right. I bought Turbo at lows and already looking good. Would you take small profits now? No. I'm up a lot on Turbo still, but if I would take profits, I mean, if I would have done it, I would have done it already. But I'm gonna wait. I'm not taking profits below a penny. That's just me. Obviously, you do what you feels best. If you're in profit and you like it, by all means, take it, man, to win. But for me, I'm not. I have my plan in place already. I'm not taking profits on Turbo yet. What do you think of Penku? I'm not a fan. I don't like that one. Buy Turbo now or wait? I mean, it's pumping, so I would wait until it comes back down. No, I wouldn't buy an immediate pump. I'd wait. Yeah, true. It's a good entry, but still, it's an immediate pump on Turbo, so I wouldn't do it. I mean, then again, it's his decision. Love the channel and insight. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. PNG or LAX? I don't know LAX, but I like PNG, especially at this price. I'm actually curious to see where PNG's at, if it went up at all. Okay, it's almost 15 cents. Nice. All right. Let's see. Hey, John, can we look at Pengu? Nah, not for me. Uh, thoughts on virtual. I answered that array. John, huge diet tip when you're fasting. Blend some Kerrygold butter, MCT. I heard about MCT oil and coffee. All right, cool, man. Thanks. Appreciate the advice. All right, we answered Turbo already. Lynn, I follow ICP closely. It's by far the best tech in the entire industry. It's also ridiculously undervalued. Learn about what it does and make your own decisions. Okay. Yeah, I'll add ICP again to the research. And I definitely appreciate your insight, Lynn, for sure. When do you think altcoin blow off happens? Not for a bit. But in terms of the May rally that I think will happen, that could happen in a matter of a week or two. Do you think it's the start of alt season? No, I do not. Bitcoin dominance has to fall a lot to be an altcoin season, so we're not there yet. Why are so many people talking about pudgy penguins? I'm not I don't know why. Is it pumping or something? Why is everyone bringing this one up? What's it called? Pengu? Or is it called? Oh, this one? I'd rather buy Turbo. It's already a 400 mil market cap. Turbo is not even close in market cap. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not bad. I just don't. It's not really my thing, you know. But that explains it. It's pumping. Yeah, I'm sure it's decent. Just not my thing, you know. Hey, from London, loving the live streams. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Or wait, Amy. Uh, I can't tell sometimes by the usernames. It looks like a stablecoin chart. Yeah, the friggin' ample fourth one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I pulled it up. I've never seen a chart like that before, though. All right, guys, we're gonna end the stream here. I appreciate you guys for watching as always. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. And again, you know what to do, right? Just be prepared in case the market comes down. Don't change what you're doing. Just keep grinding, keep chipping away, and you'll be in profit a lot faster than you think. All right, guys, take care and thank you for your support as always. And yeah, welcome back to Coffee with John. We'll end it here on a toast. All right. See you guys in the next video. Peace.